Welcome back to Everyday Kentucky. So vodka and chocolate, two things that I love. That's not in the script, but I'm just going to add that.
Right.
No, right.
We know that. It's fine.
Vodka and Chocolate is a newly published book that takes place right here in Lexington. And the book highlights a beloved local drag queen and her best friend mantra that vodka and chocolate help enhance all of life's celebrations and ease all of life's disappointments.
Indeed. Joining us to tell us more about this is local author Dean Rogers. Good morning and welcome in. We appreciate you being here.
Good morning. I appreciate being here. Yes, thank you for asking.
So what is your love for chocolate and vodka?
Well, you know, like you, vodka and chocolate, as you'll see in the book, makes all the good times better, and it helps ease the bad times. And that's kind of the premise of Kitty and her best friend, Brian, in the book. But before we get started, gifts for you two.
Okay, all right.
Thank
yes,
you.
Please,
We love
Helen
vodka
and basket.
chocolate.
And every time you hear the word chocolate, you eat some chocolate.
I love that. I love that.
So why did you write this book?
You know, I decided to write about something I knew, and I didn't know anything about racehorses. But you know, as you know, I know a lot about drag queens.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but seriously, what I wanted to do, I wanted to create a book that honored the drag performers here in Lexington. Lexington's been famous for their drag performers over the years. In fact, we created a list, or tried to, went back 30 years, started listing all the drag performers, and we got it to 120, and it's not even complete. But I wanted to honor their good work, because you know, drag performers in this town have raised a lot of money. They have raised so much money for nonprofits over the years. Well, just, you know, Leeds Theater, you had them on the show here. And good news, 2 days ago on Facebook, they sold the last ticket. So they have sold 400 tickets, and all that money is going to go for a very good cause. And I'd love to have a total over the last 20 years of how much money that those drag queens, and what they say, $1 at a time, because typically a tip is $1. How much money they made $1 at a time, just so much good. I wanted to do something to honor them in a positive light.
Yeah.
So tell us the story. Just to give us a little rundown, a summary of what the story is about.
Okay, India did a really good job, so I don't have to say anything, but it happens here in Lexington. You'll see a lot of Lexington in. It's about Kitty and her best friend, and Kitty is the most loved drag queen in Lexington, and when you read the book, you'll know why, and it's not Helen in a Handbasket, which I got in trouble over that, but anyway, you'll love Kitty before it's over. And I wanted to, and I took all the really good things I've seen from drag queens over the years and put them together in one character to honor them, because they don't get what they deserve in the state. They've done so good, so much good. So you'll follow them, you'll learn their secrets and how their secrets impact them. There's some twists, there's some turns, there's a surprise ending. So I think you'll enjoy it.
Oh, it sounds wonderful. So tell us, do you have a sequel planned?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm working on the sequel now. And my readers, and it's a good thing I'm working on, because they're kind of demanding it. Like, okay, I want the best, I want the next book. I want the next book. So yeah, I'm working on that now. Yes.
I'm so excited. I was going to ask you, how is everyone looking up to this book? Are they excited, or how's the feedback so far?
The feedback, you know, I think an author, to publish something, they have to kind of believe in themselves. And I kind of believed in it, that it was good. But then the feedback I'm getting was like, it's so humbling. Makes me feel so good. Like, you know, I've heard, like, I couldn't put it down. I read the whole thing. I cried. You know, I laughed. You know, so it really humbled me to hear that, and it was hard for me to hear. It really was. But the sequel continues the story. So yeah, it's not over yet.
Where can we find this version of the book, your first one? That's what we need.
Amazon.com.
Amazon.
Yeah,
and
yes.
What about the proceeds?
All the proceeds are going to the Hope Center, and I did that to follow suit of what those drag queens have done all these years in making money for good causes. And you know, the Hope Center, as we know, they house, they clothe, and they feed the homeless. So I think it goes to a really good cause.
Thank you so much. Absolutely. We're going to have to check out Vodka and Chocolate, but not just Jim and I. We're going to definitely suggest that our viewers check this book out as well.
I appreciate that.
They can get it on Amazon.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.